At the point when the original of the BMW X1 was supplanted with the present model, the little hybrid changed from a back-drive-based stage to a many-inferred front-wheel drive engineering. It additionally dropped the beforehand accessible inline-six motor and was styled all the more moderately, with an unequivocally standard and ordinarily proportioned shape. The modified X1 has been a win, and is presently among our 10 best trucks and SUVs victors, yet BMW apparently perceives its absence of pizzazz. Enter the new, and mechanically comparative, X2, inside called F39. It's a lively subcompact hybrid that is significantly more outwardly outgoing and that is slated for a U.S. advertised dispatch in the spring of 1 year from now. The X2 highlights a long hood, a steeply raked windshield, a smooth nursery, and a forcefully styled backside with flat taillights. It's not only a X1 with an all the more steeply raked backdrop illumination yet an unmistakable plan all its own. The pentagonal kidney grills introduce another plan for Munich, and one of our most loved components is the area of the BMW roundels on the C-column, which resound incredible BMW models, for example, the 3200 CS, the 2000 CS, and the notable E9 car, 2500 CS, 2.8 CS, 3.0 CS, and 3.0 CSL. It's a solid plan prompt that shouldn't be limited to the X2, where the logos look right. The strong appearance can be improved by means of the discretionary M Sport X bundle, appeared here on the Yellow Auto. Another offering from BMW, it expects to consolidate styling components of BMW's X SUVs and its M execution models and is said to be motivated by mobilizing. A X2 with this pack has its own particular guards and side skirts, 19-inch wheels, with all-season or summer elastic, that can be moved up to 20s, and matte frozen gray outside trim bits intended to emphasize the coupe's ground leeway. Inside the M Sport X, the default aluminum trim highlights a hexagonal example however can be swapped out for one of 3 different choices. A more commonplace M Sport bundle, short the X, is accessible in Europe, that is the blue auto imagined here. Despite the fact that the Xtents may recommend a back-drive model to a few, the X2 mounts its motor transversely, as in the X1 and current Mini models that likewise utilize the UKL stage. While Europeans can range from among 3 and 4-chamber fuel and diesel motor alternatives, the American lineup will limit decisions to only one, a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 making 228 drive and 259 pounds-to-foot of torque. As is normal for BMWs, the skeleton has Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sport driving modes, every influence the guiding weight, power-rain reaction, and, if the discretionary versatile dampers have been fitted, suspension solidness. Moreover, a M Sport suspension is accessible that brings down the ride stature by 0.4 inch. On base models, 18-inch wheels are standard and 19s are discretionary. All-wheel drive and slope drop control will be standard. Manual and double grasp program transmissions accessible in Europe aren't on our request sheet, as the sole transmission offering is an 8-speed regular program. The M Sport X bundle opens a sport program for the gearbox. BMW claims a 0 to 60 mph time of 6.3 seconds. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Around the time we persuaded from a comparative X1. And all the more intense M performance demonstrate is conceivable however not affirmed. We'd extremely get a kick out of the chance to see one filling the hole left open by the 6-chamber X1 of yore, yet we're not holding our breath in reckoning of a transverse 6. The X2 seems to share the majority of its inside trappings, including the dashboard and the middle support, with the X1. The distinctions are communicated chiefly through more outgoing shading and trim all around. Accessible Tech incorporates the most recent iDrive infotainment, Wi-Fi hotspot availability, 6.5 or 8.8-inch touchscreen presentations, and BMW Connected Plus usefulness. In spite of the fact that valuing hasn't yet been reported, we anticipate that the X2 will cost about $2,000 more than an identical X1, putting the beginning cost at $38,000 or somewhere in the vicinity.